Okay, Successful Summit is my name, and this is I Impact 102.1 FM. The Money Magnet Show is the name of the show. And on this show, we talk about how you can maximize money, how you can multiply money, how you can make money, and of course, how you can take advantage of making extra income, make money, manage it, multiply it, and of course maximize it. That's what we do on this show. And okay, so for some days now we've been talking about scholarship, relocation, travel abroad, and all of that. That's what we've been talking about on the show, and we've been looking at that in line with the possibility of taking advantage of what we're supposed to know to make sure that we are not losing money to scammers, okay? Because people that will scam you will only prosper in your ignorance. It is when you don't know that somebody can take advantage of you, and it's quite important for you to understand that the knowledge we are sharing will save you from running into losing money and the like. So I want to start today by I think I'm good. I want to start today by going over the question we had yesterday that we couldn't finish up with. So yesterday we spoke about scholarships and where you can get those scholarships. We've spoken about relocation previously, and I have a lot of questions on that. I have a lot of emails coming in on that, people asking different questions on relocation. And I see that, knowledge is very critical, most especially when you have to travel out. It's important that you understand what each of those documents mean, how you are going to use them, and all of that. And it's important because whatever you have put in can make it difficult to work further on your next application. That is, you have appeared to them and you said you are sick. You are going abroad for kidney transplant. And now that was what you applied with in this is 2023. That was what you applied with in 2021. Now, you are now saying you want to go and study. I mean, the whole thing is yam pepper scatter. And they are going to raise a flag that, so how about your kidney problem? Oh, so all of a sudden kidney is gone, so you now want to start reading. So those are things that we need to really understand. And from the question people ask me, I discovered that I really need to throw light, because I find out that most people that want to scam people do that based on their ignorance. Okay, so that's why, as much as possible, I want to make sure that I'm able to answer all the questions that has to relate to that. Okay, so I'm going to start with some of the questions I have here and quickly run over them. But before that, I want to go for a break. But before I go for a break, let me tell you that there is a new way they are using to scam people of their money. So this one, I told you about ProBank. ProBank is an app that if somebody gets to you as a POS agent, or just you are doing transaction together and you say, okay, I've transferred money into your account, you are going to receive the alert. It will be your bank. Every details will be there, and it will be your bank balance. And they are using ProBank app to do that. But there's no money in your bank. Okay? And I told you two ways to solve that. You will see Pro in that text message alert that you receive, or you check your bank app, you discover that the money does not come in and they can't trace them in the bank. A guy used it to buy 20 vehicles, and the guy that even used the ProBank app is a doctor. So they had to arrest him. So he has taken the 20 vehicle, he has transferred he has used that ProBank, so he shows that he has paid for the 20 vehicles. So they just traced the guy and arrested him. So you have to be careful about that, most especially if you are in the business of that has to do with a lot of transaction. So I spoke about that. So this second one is something else, and it's more serious than ProBank. So what happens is that they send you a text message. When they send you the text message, it will show as unknown sender, and it will show that you have to click on one particular arrow to download. The moment you click on that arrow to download, it will attach itself to all the bank app that you have on your phone, extract all your money, and they will not be able to trace it in bank. So it's that serious. So I did a video on that because they sent it to me too. Okay, so all you just need to do is just go to your text message and delete it. In fact, there was a time they were sending it to me every day. So what those boys do is that they get some of this app from dark web, and then they do a broadcast, a big broadcast. A broadcast, it can have like 500,000 to 1 million numbers. That okay, well, out of this 1 million number, or let me even say 1,000 numbers that we have sent to, at least we will have about 200 people that will download it. And there are many people that are aged people that do not understand the use of some of these things. So when they receive that text message, because there's an app online that can generate people's number for you. People don't need to give you their number. It can generate numbers for you. Okay, so the generate number, send the general broadcast. Of course, some of you might have heard about bulk SMS. So they send the general bulk SMS. People receive it. Once out of the 1,000, you have about 200 that downloads. Their bank account is affected, their money is withdrawn and it's not traceable, and it ends there. Okay, so they tried that again, they try it again. Please, it used to come as unknown sender. When you see it, just go to the top right hand side, you will see 3 dots there, click it and delete. Don't bother to download, please. It's very important. Mothers should delete, very most importantly. Why? Because of our children. Your child or your children may want to play with your phone. They want to play games. That's what they do. When I was growing up, we used to play with sand. Now they are playing with our phone. So, they want to play with your phone, and in playing with your phone, they can mistakenly press that download, and it will wipe all the money in your account. So you have to delete it as a mother. It's very important. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to go on a short break right now. When I am back, I will continue on scholarship, relocation, traveling abroad issues by answering the questions we have on ground. Stick around, don't go away.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. Yeah. With Successful Summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summit. on High Impact Radio, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. with Successful Summit.
Put a touch of class and finesse on your brand by advertising with us at High Impact 1021 FM. For more information, call 0706 393 5694, 0915 958 1881, or 0902 745 3931. Follow us on our social media platforms at High Impact 1021 FM. Our deals are hotter than the weather itself. Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
Welcome back, the Money Magnet Show. So we are looking at the first question here. So this guy is asking about relocation to UK. Relocating to, is it relocation to UK? He said he wants to, the word he used is, I want to travel to UK. Travel to UK as what? Travel to UK is not the same thing as relocation to UK. So travel to UK to me means that you might want to visit UK. So if it is relocation, you have to relocate either through work, either through school, either through a program. If you want to visit, then that's another ball game. So you need to decide on that. So I have Michael. How are you doing today? I listened to your program. I want to confirm if there's a way I can apply for caregiver and get the sponsorship from Nigeria. Now there's what we call the caregiver visa for people that wants to migrate to UK. Let me give you a brief explanation on that. You will take care of children and aged people depending on where your agency posts you. So they will give you a job right now from Nigeria, and you will work 3 times in a week, and they will take care of your accommodation, take care of your accommodation, and they will pay you. And when you are relocating, the visa also covers your family. So if you are the wife, it covers your husband. Your husband can get work somewhere else in UK. And then it also covers your children that are not up to 18 yet. They can go to primary school and secondary school for free. So free education. And what again? Yeah, so if you want to get that from Nigeria, I think there's an agency that the UK government has assigned. Before, there are some agencies that come to Nigeria to do that, and some of them charge as much as £10,000. Okay, but now the UK government are the one in charge. So they give the list of the agencies. So you have to go through those agencies, because those other agents were charging as much as £10,000, and the whole thing was becoming messy. So I think they now have to rearrange and reorganize the whole program. But that's basically what the program is all about. But the agents they've selected, I don't know, but they've reopened the program, I think till 2025 or so, or 2024, either of the two. So the caregiver program is like that. It's a beautiful way to go to England, because after 5 years they will give you permanent residence. No, after 5 years, sorry, it's not permanent residence. After 5 years they will renew your visa for another 5 years. So when they renew it, because they will give you a 5-year working visa, so when you get to UK, you get accommodation, you start working, and then you will run that for 5 years, then another 5 years, then they will give you permanent resident, and that will lead to you becoming a British. Okay, so That's that. The second one, okay, he was asking also about scholarship. I spoke about that yesterday. You might just want to check that out. So this guy is saying, my name is Ogunyemi Idris. I'm 42. I graduate from LASU. I'm aspiring to relocate to US. Aside international passport, what are the things I should be considering? The fact that my life and my son use Adeleke as their surname instead of Ogunyemi. Okay, this surname issue. What you just need to do with the surname issue is that you will prepare a document. They call it notification of that name is not coming to mind. But what that document is all about is just to state that your son surname and your name is not the same thing, something like that, or it's your name but it's your son and all of that, and it's true, you are not lying, and then you go to the commissioner of oath, either in the magistrate court or in the high court, and then you stamp it. I think that's about 2,000 naira or 500 naira. Once you stamp it, that's the document you will give the embassy. So if you want to relocate to US, one of the few things you should know is, do you want to go there as an investor? Do you have a lot of money you want to go invest in US? You can buy property and use that. Do you want to relocate as somebody that is doing his own small business and is doing excellently well? There's an OA1 visa there. Do you want to relocate as student visa does not used to really fly in US, but you can still get it? Then do you want to relocate as, do you have a family there? Because if you have family in US, it makes it easier for you to relocate, most especially when both of you bears the same surname. So all you need to do is get a family lawyer in US, a family lawyer. I didn't say a lawyer, a family lawyer. Don't go and get a real estate lawyer and be saying that they didn't put my paper well. A family lawyer is an expert. The way they train them is different from, so family immigration lawyer will do the rest of the work. Once both of you have the same, in fact, even if you are not together, once you have the same name, the same surname rather, the rest is easy. Just get family immigration lawyer. Okay, so, and then you will take it to the next level. Okay, I haven't said that. I need to move forward by checking the other questions I have here, and that is just a moment. So by the way, if you have questions for me, you can call in. You can call me on 0700 1021 1021, and if you want to send me a WhatsApp message, the number is 0907 224 5018. That is the number you can send can use to send me a WhatsApp message right now in the studio. If you want to call me, is 0700 1021 1021. That's the number with which you can call me right now in the studio. So let me go to the other WhatsApp question. So this guy is asking, I've got a lot of questions here. Wow, where will I start from? Okay, let me just start from here. Good morning, sirs. Okay. This person sent his number. I'm not getting the purpose. Is there any scholarship for audio engineers in Canada? Go and check www.educanada.com. Your name and where you're calling us from? Hey, who goes there?
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
My My doctor, Dr. Tayeshi of Africa. Now, yeah, Dr. Tayeshi of Africa. You have very soon Dr. Tayeshi of the world.
Well done, sir.
That from Songo.
Okay.
You talk about, you forget to talk about you want to give one number for physically impaired. Yesterday, you forget to do it.
I said
about their seminar.
The physically impaired people, I want them to send a message with their number, with their phone number. Visually impaired people.
So for that number, it was 08111114545.
Yeah, but if they send me an email at successfulsummit@gmail.com with their phone number, I can compile their stuff, and then we'll do the free seminar for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. The name and the phone number.
Yes.
Your email or that 0814545.
If they send me their own phone number into my email, they say, okay, I am sending you my number for the seminar for virtually impaired people or persons, and this is my phone number. The reason for that phone number is for us to gather them in a WhatsApp group. We already have a WhatsApp group for them. So but the day we are going to do the seminar, we will inform them on that WhatsApp group about where we are going to do it, since it's a free seminar. So we want to make sure that we cut cost.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much, Dr. Atayeshi of Africa.
Thank you. So we have 0700 1021 1021. You can give me a call on that number right now in the studio, and you can send me a WhatsApp on 0907 224 5018. Okay. Okay, your name and where you're calling us from? Hello? Okay, we lost that call. So I want you to...
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, my name is Adebayo Zed.
Okay,
I'm calling from Abule Joko.
Okay, talk to me, sir.
Please, I want you to break down what the caregivers means for traveling.
Okay.
And if I want to relocate on student visa.
If you want to relocate as a student, okay, my friend from Abule Joko has gone. Abule Egba, Abule Joko. So maybe me too, I'll be in Abule Lupeju. Okay, that's okay. So let's look at it. Caregiver is just basically people that take care of children or aged people, old people. That's what caregiver is all about. So in the UK, they have a system. They don't used to have like so many children like we have in Nigeria. When a man gets married to a woman, they don't really have so many children like that. Maybe one or two. It's only few that you see them having 5, 7, 10, and all. So many of them, when their children get to age, it leaves the home. So it's just the man and the woman that remain there. If the man passes on or the woman passes on, it's only one person that will be there. And many of them cannot take care of themselves, and they have money in that they have worked for, like pension and stuff. So government organizes agencies that helps them take care of such people. Instead of having old people's home, those people will go and take care of them in their homes. That is what caregiver is all about. Okay, so if anybody is going to UK for caregiver work, hello, I'm with you. Hello, go ahead, please. Okay, we lost that. So if anybody is going to UK for caregivers work, is going there for the purpose of working and taking care of those aged people. And the work is usually 3 times in a week, unless they've changed it now. But as at 2022 December, when I was still having all the details, and then I was still, it was 3 times a week you will go to work. You will rest for all the other days, and you can pick up another job, and government will provide your accommodation. Government wasn't providing your accommodation before, but government just made a policy, the UK government, they will provide your accommodation. So when you now get there, when you are going, they allow you to go with either your husband or your wife, depending on who gets the visa out of the 2 of you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Okay, we lost that. So there were some agencies that could recruit people from Nigeria. They came last year. I spoke about them. They came last year. They were able to get some people. In fact, I know part of the people they got. Some of those people pay £4,000. Some pay £5,000. Some pay £10,000. And then they went over there to the embassy and they give them a 5-year working visa. So when they landed in UK, the work was already waiting for them. And they will be collecting the money from the work for the next 5 years and be going to the work for the next 5 years. And after 5 years, they will renew their visa for them another 5 years. Then in 10 years, they will apply for residency permit. That's the way it works. But now the government of UK has streamlined the agencies that can do that. The agencies that can do that is what I don't know again. Hello? 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 Okay, we lost that. So those agencies are now the one you have to follow up with. I know some of the agencies that could recruit from Nigeria before, but I don't think the government is using them again because of the updates the government has done. So ordinarily I will have given you their names, but I know people that went through those agents because government of UK approved them, and then they came to Nigeria, recruited people, Abuja, Lagos, Lekki, and all of that. Your name and where you're calling? Yeah, I'm with you.
Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Eke. I'm calling from Yaba.
You can turn off your radio set.
Yeah, is the volume is down now.
Okay, good. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I have. Good morning. I'm listening to your show as I'm driving, though I'm in it.
I'm trying to get a Kenny now. I think.
Hello?
Network. I'm with you.
Oh, okay. I have a challenge. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
I've been trying to travel, to do my traveling process for about like 5 years now. But in the process, I'm now married and I have a daughter. And the best possible way for traveling to Canada is what I'm trying to get now. Is there any way you can guide me through?
What's your qualification?
I'm presently studying my master's in the University of Lagos.
What course?
Master's in Security and Intelligence.
Okay. What's What's the level of education of your wife?
She's a school start.
Okay, so we have to use your. So you can do your. When are you likely to finish your MSc from Unilag?
My MSc is going to be through this year, by the end of the year.
If you are going to be through this year, you can apply for PhD in Canada, and they will grant you because you are going for PhD, and that can be a route. If you have a relative in Canada, that can be a route by which you will go. And then what you can do again is you can go to jobbank.gc.ca and then go and get a job that has to go with your field and then apply. So those are three ways.
I didn't get the website.
Jobbank.
Jobbank. Okay.
Yeah. .gc.ca.
Okay.
So either of those three should be fine for you. But the one that will work very fast is the study, because they want to give you they want to give you PhD, and of course it will cover your wife and your child. The only thing is that you have to it has to go with money. But if you go through the route of work, you don't have to pay a lot. In fact, it's the company that hire you that we have to arrange for you to be paid. But they will have to do LMIA for you. So you will go to that site and look for temporary foreign workers. Click on it. You should have over 5,000 job opportunity. Find the one that goes with your field and apply. So you can be trying the two, and then I'm sure one of it will work. So, but for the fact that you have an MSc in view is an advantage, and that one is sure. Because, and so if you want to go through education, just go to www.educanada.ca. Okay. I haven't said that. 0700, you're welcome. 0700 1021 1021 is the phone number that you can use to reach me here in the studio. You can call me on that line, and then you can also send me a WhatsApp message on 0907 224 5018. So let's see it. Please, is there any? Okay, I've answered that question. Good morning, Dr. Sami. What's the Instagram? Okay, for the scholarship opportunity, or I don't have that. How could I get free international conference on NGO? You can just Google. If you Google, you will get that. Good morning, sir. Heard you on radio. My name is Damni, and I like to check out those scholarship application you mentioned. Okay, I would love to have your Instagram and it's Successful Summit, Dr. Successful Summit. Good morning, sir. My name is Babawali Faith Mary. I attend Ekiti State University where I study English education, and I graduated with a second class upper. I'm 22 years old and I'm presently looking for total scholarship because I'm from a humble family. Please, what do you recommend? Since you study English, this is going to be my advice. There's what we call TFEL. Is it TEFL? I think it's TEFL. Yeah. I did a video about it. So there are opportunities to teach English in Asia countries.
Hello,
good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah,
this thing why I want to talk now. I know say una dey play music, but maybe una play am for maybe people hear am. Hello.
Hello, this is the Money Magnet Show. Okay, we lost that call. So I was talking about the lady that is 22 years old that studied English. Now, what you will do is that there is a particular site where you can register as a teacher, as an English teacher in Asia countries, and they will take care of all your bills. And I'm sure that if you go through that route, it's going to help you. I did a video on it. Yeah, I did a video on it. There's a program that British Council does is for people that can teach English as a foreign language. Yeah, that's the word. Teach English as a foreign language. TEFL. Yeah, that's the program. So once you get that program, you are fine. So you can go and teach English abroad. This normal English I'm speaking, nothing special. And for you that studied English, it's an added advantage. Good morning, Dr. Somi. My name is Ngozi. I joined your program late on Monday. On your show, you said someone can be schooling and at the same time doing some job over there in Europe. I will appreciate if you can send website of dental, nursing, and other healthcare job opportunity in Canada, England, and Holland to my WhatsApp. Thank you. Number one, I can't send anything to you. We are in the radio. Let me explain the radio a bit to you. In the radio here, I'm before the microphone. If you are watching me live on Instagram now, you will see that I'm before the microphone. And then we have the system, not too far from me. But even your WhatsApp, I can't see it. They have to forward it to me. So the thing is a lot of wiring, and it's not like I have my phone, I'm now sending and replying message. No. So you need to get an understanding of our work environment here. So when I mention any website, just go to the website, write it down. When I give you information here and you don't write it down, you don't take note of it, one way or the other, I know that outside there are people that will make you pay for it. So don't find it as a lot of work to write it down or to get it down. If you will write it down or put it down on your phone or record it on your phone, I have so many things that I shared here that people used to charge money for. And so I will encourage you to always note it down, and it's going to go a long way to really help you. Okay, having said that, I think I want to check this next question. So let me now answer your question. Schooling in Europe and working, what I spoke about was that you can get scholarship in European country, most especially Finland and Norway, and most especially when it has to do with masters. And that was what led me to talking about scholarship. When you get those scholarship opportunity, you need to go and watch the video on which I did that. When you get those scholarship opportunities, what you need to do is they will give you 20 hours. And then I stated all the requirements of what you need to do to get the scholarship. So just go and check the video and then have a comprehensive guide. Secondly, Dr. Successful Somi, I would appreciate the website of university offering BSc Dental Nursing or BSc Nursing in Canada. So if you want that, all you need to do is go to www.educanada.ca. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Paul Okwelebe. I'm calling from Ogun State, Chilaro.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I wanted to make
Paul, you can call us back again. 0700 1021 1021 is the number with which you can reach us right now in the studio. I haven't said that. So if you go to www.educanada.ca, you will get and type there BSc nursing. Type there BSc dental nursing or BSc nursing. You will find all the schools offering that course in Canada. They will put there the amount they will charge. They will put there the document you need to provide. They will put there the cities and the universities and all the other details you need. Having said that, the next one is thirdly, Dr. Successful Summit Money Magnet Show. I will also appreciate the website of institution offering scholarship in Canada. So, just like I said, I've already done a list of them. I sent them out yesterday. So just go there and check it. Good morning, sir. Please, I want to go for bad tourism with my wife in US. What are the requirements? Pastor Son. Okay, so what you need to do is you can use two methods. You can use the visitor's visa to do it, or you can use apply for normal bad tourism certificate. Visa. Sorry, so you can apply directly. Hello. Okay, we lost that call. Your name and where you're calling
Hello,
us
good
from?
morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Tunde. I'm calling from Ogijo, Ogun State.
Okay, sir.
Yes, I've been listening to you, so I'd like you to
I lost you in between. Can you repeat the question?
YouTube channel.
Okay. Okay, my YouTube channel. Okay, my YouTube channel is Dr. Successful Summit. Dr. Successful Summit. So that's my YouTube channel. Yeah. Summit is spelled S for school, A for apple, N for Nigeria, M for mango, I for ice cream. Summit, SANMI. So I was talking about the bad tourism. So the bad tourism, if you use visitor's visa, you must go before your wife's pregnancy protrude. If you use normal bad tourism visa application, then you can go at any time. In fact, you can go in the 8th month of the pregnancy. So now, U.S. Embassy now, if you have to get an appointment, I think the time is long ago. So if you want to travel next year, you have to get appointment this year. I think that's the way things are now, because they have a lot of backlog. So if you are planning to go this year, you should have applied for appointment last year. So if you go to the bank, of course you go to the bank, you pay for your visa fee, then you go back online, and then of course that's when you are doing it yourself. And that's what any agent will do for you anyway. You go to bank, most especially GTB, you pay, and once you pay, you take the money. You take the teller, and then you fill in the details, and then once you get that done, then you can pick a date, and then that's the way it works. Unless they've just changed some things, because there's improvement every day on how things can be better and faster. So if you plan to do the bad tourism thing, you need to apply now. Then you need to also plan the pregnancy, so that the child will not have been born in Nigeria before you get the visa. So that's why I have to go that route and explain that to you. So please take note of that. Hello, good morning, sir. My name is Olusegun from Ogun State. And what if I want to join the US military or the UK? What can I do? I think there's a special arrangement for joining the military, but the person that joined the military last that I know of got a visa lottery, and it's because the guy is a Togolese, but all their family has relocated to Nigeria, because that's what some Nigerians are doing now. Nigeria does not have access to visa lottery again, so some Nigerians will go and nationalize in Togo and Benin Republic, and then use that to apply for what's this thing called now? Visa lottery in US. So the last person that got that I know is in the military, but there's a special arrangement for people that wants to join the military. I can get that information from the guy. So all his brothers are in Nigeria, so he went to Togo, and I think because their dad is a Togolese, but they are in Nigeria, so he went back to Togo, he took the form, he filled it, they picked him, and is now I think he left like 2 years ago, so I can get the information from him if you can remind me tomorrow. So we have this other one. Good morning, Mr. Somi. Well done on the great job. God bless you. My observation is that those act agents do not sponsor from outside UK. They only sponsor within the UK. If there's anyone you know that can sponsor here in Nigeria, please let me know. Thank you, Bimbo. The one I know that can sponsor here in Nigeria, I want to be sure that they still have the power to sponsor here from Nigeria. The caregiver visa is in 2 dimensions. If you go to UK with a visitor's visa and you find, or let me say it this way. Let me say if you find yourself in UK with any form of visa, there are some agents that can give you caregiver's job over there, and you sort the rest. But the ones that can go outside is also another group. But from the report they brought out the last time, unless they've changed it now, it's like they've discontinued the arrangement with all the agencies that can come to Nigeria. I have a meeting today with the MD of one of the companies that is licensed for caregiver visa outside UK, that can come and recruit people from Nigeria. I will try to confirm if their license is still on, and then we can talk about that on tomorrow's show. Having said that, the next one is, good morning, I'm Yusuf from Shagamu. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
This is Daniel from Enugu.
Daniel, talk to me.
I know, so when they play music, but I for like let people hear what they talk for air. They hear me now. Please, they hear me. Hello?
Okay, your name and where you're calling us from? Hello? Okay, we lost that. So I'm Yusuf from Shagamu. When are you enlightening on investment as in money growing platform? How can I contact and then I also have a question here. I think this person's name is Perumayo. I'm not seeing this very well. And it's asking me about investment. or is asking me, okay, growing money. Yeah, there are platforms that you can grow your money on, okay? And some of them might require some bits of explanation. And okay, your name and where you're calling us from. Okay, we lost that. So there was one that Dr. Leke came to speak about. I expect Dr. Leke to be in the studio today, but I think he's outside Lagos. But you can check details on my YouTube channel. You will see it as #1 video on my YouTube channel. Blissful morning to you, sir. I heard of a company in Canada that needed around 50,000 staff to work in different departments, and all expenses shouldered by this said company. Please, how true is this information? I don't know the company. I don't know their name. But let me tell you. One day I was in the radio. A man came to make advert that they are getting work for people in Canada and all of that. I said, no, you are not going to do the advert. And back and forth, they prevailed on me because he went to tell other people in the radio. So they did the advert for one day. And I told the man, please don't go. So he held on for me till I finished my show. I followed the man to the office where he said they are, doing the recruitment. As I speak to you right now, because when I got there, I got the name, I went around the office, I got information, they were fake. Okay, now let me tell you this. I did another extended research online, and I told the man, so the man himself does not even know that those people were fake. He just want to come to radio and talk about it. And so it was like he was looking at it as if I was hindering him from making his advert. And so from that day, all the people that came from that man, because after that day, they keep coming from that man, and then they wanted to make advert. I said, no way, you can't do advert in this place. Why? Because you guys want to scam people. And so that was how it went. Now, one of the things I discovered then was to protect my listeners. What I did was that I did a research and find out that the complaint they are talking about is not genuine. Now, I'm going to use the premise of that to say what I want to say. Part of what I did and what you should always do whenever you see something like this is that how can a company employ you when they have not interviewed you? You to look at it now. How can they employ you when they've not interviewed you? You did not do any interview, whether through Zoom, whether through WhatsApp. Well, because they don't even do interview through WhatsApp. They do interview through Zoom. So they didn't interview you. They just employ you. So if Nigerian companies that are in an environment that is still growing, a growing business environment, still will do interview for people they want to employ, how much more a company in a developed economy will just employ people without interviewing them? Interview, number one. Number two is LAMA, LMIA. A company cannot bring you to Canada from Nigeria without them providing LMIA for you, sir. Very important. Labor impact assessment is very, very important. So I need you to understand that these are ways that people are scammed. Ask those two questions. How will I get my LMIA? Just ask them that question and ask them that when will they do interview for me? The two questions I've just told you now will solve the problem of this kind of thing. So I am just giving you that background information so that you can know that this is not the first time I'm seeing something like that. Okay, so I want to encourage you to try and I don't think that is somehow. My time has gone. I have to go right now. That's all I can take today. So tomorrow we continue and see where we are going to stop. Till I come your way next time, Successful Son is my name, and I'm saying remain financially intelligent.
Successful Son me at Money Management.